What do you mean?
How are they effective? So how did they get there? What was the playing style? What was the philosophy that got them to the final?
England
How did they play? Let's talk about their playing style. What are England's strengths?
I know
because you man are trying to say we've got the players.
We do have the players.
That unlock defences.
We do have
them type of creative players.
We do though.
Who? Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy B Yaks, and welcome to another episode of Flight on the Wall Perspective.
Hi everyone, welcome back. We've got a full house. Sharon.
Come on, we've got Le Premier.
I don't feel about that. The Premier man's back.
The one and only.
Hope you remember me from last time.
Bro, for you to say he was always your main striker.
He was.
He said he was for a long time. You say he was always. You don't know your team. You obviously don't. I don't know what you're watching. I really don't. But as a neutral fan, I've seen Giroud come off the bench hella times to score for Arsenal. Oh, I'm chatting shit.
Oh, that was a very funny debate.
Can I ask a question quickly before we introduce our other panelist, very esteemed panelist? I'm gonna say, why did you always say episode?
Because it's an episode, isn't it?
No, but you fixed it. You fixed it this time, innit?
What?
You say episode. Welcome to another episode.
Well,
I'm never gonna.
Put another drink, please.
All right.
Oh God, we haven't even started. Brilliant.
Yeah. And yes, and we got Big Chins.
Yo, cameraman special.
That's me. He's usually behind the camera.
Yeah.
Now he's in front. Been here since the jump. So it's good to have him on. So today we're going to talk about England. We're going to talk about the Euros and assess England's performances thus far. Because I'm hearing, so the thing is with England, there's always this optimism.
Yeah.
Like we're going to go into these major tournaments and bring it home, right? You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people get caught up in that.
Yeah.
But the reality is England haven't won anything in ages. Moving like Spurs.
What is it? Like 80 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 60s.
So
Coming up to 80 years now, yeah.
first match against Serbia, obviously England won 1-0.
Come on, England.
It was an unconvincing win. And I don't know if it's because, maybe from a personal point of view, I feel like, look, at the end of the day, no matter how you win, you know, if you win, it wins.
The win is a win, isn't it?
At the end of the day.
The win is a win.
Yeah, but the way the media, the football media, go on about England, like especially people on Talk Sports.
Yeah, but we're in England though.
You know, and they dictate
That's
the tone a lot of the time. You know, so it's like I feel like there's still so much negativity around. I think that people are always trying to pick holes.
Nah, it's...
You know, maybe rightfully so. This is what we're gonna obviously get into. I'm just
I think it's expectation.
The way I've been observing it.
That's what I was thinking. Expectation.
Yeah, I think it's expectation, like, because this is a strong team. Like, there's a lot of like Harry Kane, top goal scorer of the Bundesliga, arguably like in the race for Ballon d'Or. Jude Bellingham.
Really?
Thank you, Sharon.
Really?
No, but you know what it is.
Who's he racing?
You know what it is.
Who's in the race for Ballon d'Or?
Okay.
Did I miss
Harry Kane.
Really?
Yeah.
Wildly.
He is.
Really?
I think he's
Like properly in the race.
I think
or
he's
just going to be like in the
no,
top 10?
top 10, maybe top 5. He could squeeze in top 5, maybe. No, but top 10 best players in the world. Like, that's an achievement. Why is he laughing? Wait.
We're starting already. Everyone's already started.
What? He set the Champions League alight.
No, but he's had. Well,
like, are you seeing like how Vinicius is performing?
He's a serious contender for the Ballon d'Or.
There's no competition.
What, Vinny or...
No, Vinny. Vinny's a serious contender.
He's been working.
Harry Kane is in the race.
Maybe.
He's in.
No, you can't.
Like,
Don't do that, Nigel, man. Don't even put. I beg you.
He's in the race.
He's at the back of the race.
Yeah, but he's still in the race.
You know when you see the man lined up at the race at the start, he's starting at the back.
That's calm. but he's in the race. He's in the, cause
he's-
not,
he's-
but not
you know
bear
what,
man.
he's English,
Bear,
so he
bear,
might-
bear man
he
don't
might
make
get
it to
it.
Formula One. Like he's in there. Like, you get me? He's a competitor.
You know why? In the words of Mark Goldbridge, he's got a British passport.
He's got a red passport. Fair. No, but he's anyway. Okay, fine. But he's scored a lot of goals this season. Yeah, we
Cool,
can.
but let's like,
Yeah, he's
can
a-
we agree
he's
that
a
he didn't set the
goal
Champions League
scorer.
alight the way you're
He's
going
a
off?
goal
But let's
scorer.
go. You have to do that as well. But come on, he's a goal scorer, a goal machine.
No, okay, so cool. Goal machine, top goal scorer in the Bundesliga, like a crazy amount. I don't know how
Now
many
he's been
goals,
scoring worldies.
but he's
Puts on the England shirt.
regardless. But fine.
Different
And then you
story.
got Jude Bellingham, who is a contender for the Ballon d'Or this season, at least the first half of the season anyway. The way they're jerking him off and whatnot,
A solid season.
cool. And then Phil Foden, Player of the Year in the Premier League, cool. And then you
We're
have
gonna get to him.
yeah, of course, we have to, surely. And then top players, Declan Rice, Saka, top players, Kyle Walker, John Stones, top players. These are top players. So of course, there's a high expectation, and that's all, like we've only named a few. Yeah, like this, it's a really
I
strong
still
team.
think a vast majority of them are overrated.
You know who said Declan Rice is overrated? Was it James McClean?
I think so. He's definitely proves me wrong. I think he's improved, and he's definitely he does what it says on the tin on his job. And you know what?
Yeah.
Last season, the amount of times
He does what he does. He does his job.
I saw him play. It weren't a lot, but I was like, oh, from a Liverpool obviously point of view or the neutral, you know, I was like, oh, I get it. I get why he's been effective.
He's super
For
effective.
for
Arsenal.
Arsenal, I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't take that away. But like this pedestal they're trying to put him
English
on.
though, innit?
Like,
100 million.
this is
You know how it
fire-
goes. You know how it goes.
I'm going to tell you a little story here, and it's going to sit down this nonsense. Jack Grealish moved to Manchester City for £100 million. He played 26 Premier League games in his first season. He scored 3 goals and got 3 assists. Anthony has the same amount of goals in less than half the games, and Jack Grealish cost more money and went to the best side in the league. Oh, but you know what? He's got a British passport. It doesn't matter. Jack's a lad. Jack's a good lad. He has a laugh with us in the media. Oh, Jack's British. Oh, he's such a character. I love it when he walks on the stage with a few beers. Oh, he's all right. He's flamboyant. He's English. It's absolutely fine. A Brazilian footballer does a spin on the pitch. He's not doing it with a can of Heineken in his hand. Oh, look at this. What a waste of time. Who does he think he is? What's he? He's rubbish. He's a flop. It's the same nonsense we saw with Martinez.
But he's a
Incredible
top.
perspective
He's a.
about-
Anyway, these are top
Yeah,
players.
he does what he says on the
These
tin.
are top
Like,
players.
He's
These are top players. So yeah, England has a
He's a great
collection.
side to side passer. Yeah.
England, but that's to be fair. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna get sucked into. But what is it? There's a lot of top players in this England side. We can agree. Yeah. So
Look,
hence the expectation.
Yeah, I've been behind this team more than any other previous England team.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I think that they're trying to get it right. It's still backwards. The philosophy
Trying?
is still it's still backwards.
They've been trying for a long time. You know?
60 years.
But yeah,
Fun fact.
So like, go on.
Fun fact. Yeah.
Like-
You know Congo has more trophies than England. Just throw that in there.
Oh,
Fun
wait.
fact. Yeah. We got
You learn
three.
something new every day.
We have 3 AFCONs. England only have the one World Cup though. They have a World Cup.
It's highly prestigious.
Yeah, they
isn't
have
it?
a World Cup. Yeah, they have a World Cup.
I didn't even mean to say that.
They have a World Cup. But regardless,
No
but
offense.
yeah, it's the
saying
it's the expectation.
Where would
We have a
England
good
be
team.
without the brothers?
Huh?
So where would England be without the brothers?
Without the right, so boom. I was thinking about that on the way here. You said that where would it be without the brothers? Yeah, the brothers. England, if they want to win the World Cup or any trophy, they need to adopt the French strategy. Yeah.
I love this.
They need to
one.
adopt the French.
Okay,
They don't
go on.
want to
What
do
is the
that.
French
yeah,
strategy?
they're not-
Stop it.
Okay. What is it? Yeah. So for those who don't know,
Have you not read the comments lately?
must say lately. Must say lately. Did you see the whole front page, back page, sack up? Anyway.
Black eyes.
For our lovely sister Sharon here, the French tactic which they've done, they've won the World Cup twice, and they've won the European Championship. I think minimum twice because they won it in the 80s, but then they won it in 2000s as well. The ones that I was alive for, that team was full of people that looked like us.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, the team.
Oh
was,
right, got you.
So they need
right,
to-
this is the French strategy.
and the
Got you.
French are all they're probably favourites for this. At least coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Other than
interject?
Germany,
The
I guess.
French strategy is deep though. Like the way France do their football is very, very different to England. The whole culture, everything is completely different, and that's why I'd never ever see England adopting that. I know you say that they should, and that's the process, but it's never gonna happen.
Fairs.
Never.
You know what? Me and Chinoa, we had this debate. Obviously, I was saying how France are obviously an international powerhouse up there with elites, and he's making a
Regarding
point.
football.
He's making a point of they only really started to actually like become this powerhouse when
They adopted the strategy.
the diversity with the team. Like they
Yeah.
they understood the assignment from early. But he was saying prior to that, I think they won. They were still a top team. I'm talking about
Platini, though.
Platini era. It was still an
But it was just
illustrious.
him.
Do you know what I mean? But
They have quality players,
Yeah,
though.
do you know what I mean? But in theory, like, in terms of what they've won in more recent times,
Yeah. It's us.
silverware for France.
It's us.
And you, you was like, oh no, when they got the brothers in,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, powerful.
Yeah.
For sure.
But it should. This is what I say. But it shouldn't. It shouldn't
But
even
this
be. It shouldn't even be based on that because that '98 team, bro, it had a bit of everything. This is what France still
Yeah.
like. Come on, like do it. Do
You
things-
want them-
do
you
things,
want them
because
to
there
World
is
Cup,
there
but
is there is biasness.
I want to
Do you know
interject
what I'm saying?
one
There's
more
good
thing.
players in every like group of people.
Go on.
But yeah,
Diversity is definitely a factor, but in France, it's a lot more than that. For example, in academy football, you see how we have it. It's more or less a gentleman's club. You're either in the academy or you're not. Whereas in France, you can be a semi-professional club or just a really good boys team, and you're playing in the same league as Olympique Lyon, Marseille, all these teams. And what that means is just this.
Exposure.
Exactly, you get to play against a lot better opponents. You don't just have to be in an academy to be able to play against good players. Whereas in England, it's you're either in an academy or you're playing Sunday league football. You got dads coaching kids. That doesn't happen in France.
That's true.
That's one thing.
Speaking of that as well,
That's actually true.
They have more accessible playing fields as well. There's more AstroTurfs everywhere. I coached in France, so
Okay.
it's very different.
He's not lying because
Very, very
with the accessibility to pitches and whatnot. Last time I was in France, I was there for a cousin's wedding, and I was at my uncle's house, and my uncle just lives in a council estate. It's just a decent place, but it's council.
They got a proper 11-a-side Astro. Yeah.
Behind, I'm looking out his window. Proper.
it's so true. Anyone that's been to France, you know this. You know what we're talking about.
I'm thinking, of course they're gonna win the World Cup.
Let us know in the comments.
Where are you going to
Resonate.
play football like that here in England? without
I
having
swear
to
they're all
pay
just like
money?
concrete.
You're paying.
You're paying money.
Yeah.
So already you're limiting the accessibility of the sport. So you're inhibiting, a whole
Diversity. Yeah.
diversity. Yes, because it also affects both sides of the coin, both black, white.
But yeah,
Whoever is on
Yeah.
the
it's
on
also
the
social
poor
and
side,
economical.
it's gonna
Yeah,
affect
now
it.
economical as well. Yeah,
Exactly.
Big
Yeah.
big 11 aside.
But-
Just
But
in
England
back
has the
garden.
most leagues, football leagues in the bloody world. So
you go.
what?
We love football.
something don't add up here. So something don't add up.
The money doesn't get spread properly.
It doesn't.
No, it's the gentleman club.
doesn't,
People
it
in the
doesn't.
FA, the UEFAs, the FIFAs, they're the ones that keep football the same way. It's almost
Yeah.
like how politicians
So-
so,
This is
the
it.
same
This is what
way
we
things
said.
are.
We touched on last time on our last video. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out. Where we were speaking about Simon George as well.
Simon Jordan.
Jordan, yes. This is Shanghai. Yeah. And he's like a chairman, and he's never like. He's like those kind of people need to
Whoops.
be. Those kind of people. That was a perfectly timed.
I think drinks are on Nigel tonight.
If you see me, that was an alarm. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Those kinds of
Got
people.
eyes everywhere, Nigel.
Exactly. Those kind of people need to not need to not be involved in football, but not have such like a decision-making power in terms of where the funds go or how much accessibility is available to people.
But they're the
Right?
money men, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're the money men.
Exactly. He's a
Just-
businessman.
They're in
at the end of the day.
everything. Yeah.
You know.
They
So,
treats it like a business.
so
It is a business.
yeah, it's big. It's big.
you know what I'm saying?
No?
So obviously, against
But the French, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Serbia.
Oh, yeah, England, yeah.
You know, I felt like there was a lot of negativity in the air after the result. You know, sometimes you've got to win ugly. Well, what happened to that all of a sudden? You know, and then the Denmark game, and it's so funny because you hear all the talk sports lot. It's like every game is winnable. There's always there's so much optimism. That
These are winnable games, though. These are supposed to be like if you put on paper.
They are, but like me and Chinoa, we've played at, you know, at a similar level in the semi-pro, and you know, like professional, also full time. You know, we've both played full time once. You know, and it's like it shouldn't like these things. Yeah, you're saying, sir, closer to the mic. Yeah, so it's like you've got England, and if you just like look at the depth that's there with England, and we're still seeing Harry Kane, like we've just established, great goal scorer, but he hasn't got the legs. International football, when Ollie Watkins come on for him, stretch the defence. That's the first time that whole defence against Denmark got stretched. So again, well, we should beat, you know what I'm saying, the Danes. We should. I'm like, football. Sorry, I know I'm rambling on a bit. It's 11 v 11 men at the end of the day. Whoever is on it on that day is gonna win. Whoever like wants to run harder against his opposite number, do you know what I mean? If players in his position are doing it like harder than an opposition, you're gonna win. Like that same applies, you know, in other areas of the pitch. So what makes you think? We grew up on rhetoric like you earn the right to play. Do you know what? You earn the right to play, no matter who you flip and play. Oh yeah, you meant to beat. You can only beat what's in front of you. Cool. So why is this? So I think it's an arrogance going into these matches that we should win. Oh yes, Slovenia are ranked. No, sorry, not Slovenia, Georgia. The other day, did you see how they were playing? They're ranked like what?
Yeah, don't
70 somewhere. Are you seeing the chemistry? I'm like, England, we don't want to play Georgia. We need to avoid. They ain't got the names that we have. They have got. Do you know what I mean? So sorry, like, I rambled on a bit, but
it does come down to just like there's no cohesion actually in the team. I don't know what it is.
Full team you had, you know, in 2000, with the like of Scholes, Lampard, John Terry, Steven Gerrard, so many great players, and nothing has been working, you know. So it reminds me that time. So yes, I think we've got similarities with Didier Deschamps, and for me, the identity of club sometimes is more important than the national team. So I've been told, maybe it's wrong what I've been said, but some people told me that players, you know, they eat at the table when they play for the same clubs, and they don't share, you know, the same time together. So with our national team in France, we all eat at the same table. We don't want to see clans, you know, groups. We want to see a team.
There's no like cohesion with the team, and that's like one of the main things, you know.
What?
Yeah, well, no, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like they're all so different. You know, they all play individually. And like yesterday, example, that Georgia team were brilliant. They just like it was just the formation.
2-0. The way they played, Ronaldo was flipping, kicking up a fuss.
He didn't kick. He didn't get any more upset, you know?
He's done at it. But in my opinion, regarding England, this is my personal opinion. Yeah. With England, with how they're playing, I think when Kobe Mainoo came on, like there was a bit more like fluidity, yeah, in the sense that I'm never gonna lie, because when I'm watching these games, because these games are so boring, I'm in and out, I'm on the phone, I'm
new to this. So I've just started full time.
But for me, it's like there's no like they want to build from the back, yeah, and the sixes like. They don't want the ball. Like other than obviously Rice would try and come deep and collect the ball, yeah. But like you said, sideways passer. Like his thing is that he's not an excellent passer. He's not like a Tony Cruz or whatever. And he played Gallagher in there, yeah.
They put him
Hide
in
it.
for energy. That was the argument.
But I said we. England are supposed to be the ball's playing side, right? Because the Slovenia, right? They set up to
I was going to get to that.
Yeah, they set up to do the 4-4-2. Boom.
And England played a 4-3-3, by the way.
No. I'm talking about Slovenia. Slovenia played 4-4-2. The two banks, which is right now the best like defensive shape that you could do. All right, so this is us. We've set up our stall. We expect you lot to have the ball. So if we're expected to have the ball, then you should have players who want the ball. The players that come deep. The second centre midfielder, Gallagher, does not want the ball. He's not comfortable in that phase of play. Whereas
very similar to Declan in that sense. Who's better? It's like splitting hairs between them.
No.
No, but I think they got a similar playing style, Nigel.
Well, we got no. For me.
They got a similar playing style. We got Gordon.
He's a spring chicken. He is though. If Cole Palmer's a spring chicken,
you got that mentality, man. You be the problem. You, bruh. Don't ever let this guy go anywhere near the England team.
I don't care.